Well, good afternoon, my friends. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Carlos Vargas, and it's a pleasure that you're here with us in all of our channels. And it's been a while because I've been working a couple of projects, and one of the things that I've been working on is getting a lot of live stream internal for different companies and leveraging the same technologies that we use. And I was working on something and people liked it. So I decided to build this session to teach others how to do it. And it's how you can get your Zoom sessions or your live streams to look a little bit more you. So as you can see, I'm wearing a overlay for my live stream, but I can do the same thing on a Zoom session. And one of the interesting things is that a lot of people think that it's very difficult or that it requires a lot. So what I'm gonna be doing today, this is gonna be a working session, is that I'm gonna show you how to go step by step to build your overlays. And if you don't want to build it and you just want to copy it at the end of the session, I will share how you can get a copy of my template and then you can just leverage it. So let's jump into that. So here's what I'm talking about of an overlay. So if you use like StreamYard, Restream, OBS, Ecamm Live, vMix, any software, you're gonna have that you can get the basic camera on, or you can build it a little bit more of a flair, like something like what you're seeing right now. You're seeing me on the left side and you're seeing the screen on the right side. So the whole idea of this will be how you can actually do it for yourself. So I'm coming here to my trusty Canva because a lot of people know how to leverage Canva. So what I decided to do is how can I do it the simplest way? So one of the things that you can do is that you can actually create a presentation and you can customize it. So I'm gonna show you how it looks and I'm gonna go step by step. So like on a cooking show, I'm gonna show you the final product first and then we're gonna build it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna be building. I'm gonna be building an overlay that allow you to do a single camera so you can present yourself, and I'm gonna give you the rest of them, and it will allow you to do like StreamYard. So if you're doing a StreamYard session, you're doing a training so you can look professional, or if you're doing a Restream that has a similar product, Restream Live Studio, they have different dimensions so you can then get it from there. So let's dive in how to build this from scratch. Okay, I'm gonna go into Canva, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go here into create a design, and all that you have to do is look for presentation. Presentation gives you the correct dimensions of what you want to do, and in here gonna be how you want it to look. You can look for images, you can look for gradients, you can look for whatever image gonna represent you. So let me look here for a photo, and I'm gonna type, let's say, coffee. One of our shows is about coffee, so I'm gonna just pick I'm just gonna pick this one here. So again, one of the cool things that Canva allow you to do is you can bring the images, and if you want to make them your background, all that you have to do is that you right click and you say set as a background image. Voila, there you have it. So then the next thing that we need to do is that we need to bring the camera. So we need to bring a space so you can show up. Okay, so I'm gonna go into elements, and in here I'm gonna look for the elements, and I want to do this as a square with round edges. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to build it. I'm gonna stretch it, and one interesting thing is that Canva doesn't allow you to do cutouts. That is to remove the color so the background will be transparent. But I'm going to show you a tool that I use online that allow you to do it very simply. So now that I have my main base template, I want to create a color that I can remove it from that cutout, so I can easily remove it. And the best way to do that is that when you click on it, you click, and here you're gonna see that there's a green color, grass green. You can click on it, and now we have an overlay that have a green screen. So now that I have it almost ready, I like to name it. So let's here now all that you have to do is that you can download it. And when I download the image, I want it as a PNG, and I want it as a transparent background. What that will do is that it will let you export it, so then you can use it and do the magic of what we want to do. So we're gonna download that image. Okay, and that image gonna download to your computer, and I just saved it. So now we finished the first step. So you have your first overlay ready to go. And again, this is gonna be something that you want to put your personality into it. And I decided to do this because I did it for somewhere that I'm working, and right away, literally the first day, in every meeting that I was in, everybody was commenting, I wanna learn about what you're doing. I like what you're doing. And it was just that. I did not even say a word in the meeting. It was first day, but the presentation was different. So after I have my image, I'm gonna go to pixlr.com, and what you're gonna do is that you're gonna click Pixlr X. When you go to Pixlr X, this is technically like if it was Photoshop on the cloud, but you don't need to know Photoshop. It's extremely simple, and you're gonna see what I'm meaning. Okay, so when you get here into Pixlr, you're gonna go into Open Image. So you click Open Image, and it's gonna open your computer where you have your images. So let's say I save them here. Sorry, overlay, and I create this trim overlay, and it's gonna open the image. So you see, I created in Canva, but Canva cannot take the green out. So all that I need to do is that I'm gonna come into this little scissors that are in here that says cutout. If I click cutout, I have tools to edit the image. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna go into Magic Cutout, and I'm gonna touch the green. Voila! Now I just removed the color, and now I have a transparent background overlay. So after I do that, all that I have to do is I'm gonna click Save, and it's gonna give me the option, and you need to save it as a PNG. Okay? So I'm gonna download that image, and I'm going to save it. Okay, now that I have it ready, I'm gonna show you the magic. So I'm gonna bring here one of the streaming apps. So let me switch here. Okay, so I have my overlay app that I'm showing you everything. And all that I have to do, let me get this here. Is I add the overlay. So now you can have your camera up and running. So give me a sec. So now we can have two cameras going. See something here. There we go. Let's see. That's what happens when you're trying to do something live and you're trying to make them both work at the same time and you have multiple cameras. Okay, so let's switch back to this one. Okay, so I have the overlay, and now when you present yourself, you can have your image without a problem, because that's one of the things that you want to do. You want to be able, so let me just move this in here. You have multiple. Okay, there you go. That's what I wanted. And now I'm gonna switch to have the camera. Okay. Okay. So now I can have my image in the shot without having to switch anything else. So let me just bring here something real quick. So it's giving me a multiple one. Okay. So you can get an overlay of that image, so you can have it. Now the other camera doesn't want to work. That's what happens when you're trying to do a demo. It should work, and now it doesn't want to work. Let me just go back so then we can get this one. So my friends, I think that the other camera stopped working right when we were doing the demo. So the whole idea is that you can bring your overlay and that you can capture it and then present it through OBS to Zoom. So in that way, you can just get everything that you have as a professional shot. And I'm gonna have to do this one again because it was working literally. I went through the whole thing before and now it's not working. But I created a template so you can get access to it. And let me just get it here. You can look at it, what I just created, directly on our website, carlosvargas.com/overlays. And everything that I created in Zoom, you can then download it so you can use it for your Zoom or for your live stream, and you can then repeat the steps without a problem. So I'm gonna have to go back, shoot this again, and then be able to test it. So my friend, I will see you on our next video. Have a good day.